Speed twin, street triple, 2 street triples, multi-strada. Nice. Level 3, let's go, man. My speed on the track is getting faster and my times were dropping.
The moment you start rolling your fist out, automatically your elbow comes out. It's easier to contest it.
Also, special mention to you in case people think that riding or racing is only for guys. No, it's not. Anyone can come here. And I had a big incident, man. Oh boy. Collection of bikes today. These are the stock rental bikes from Team Racr. 210s, 300cc, and we have some more bikes here. But personal bikes have increased from the last session that I was here. Quite a few KTMs. We have a speed twin, street triple, 2 street triples, multi-strada. Nice. Z900, RC390. Would love to feel how this bike is on the track. Hey guys, good morning. Here at Kari Motor Speedway with Team Racr for my level 3 session. Level 3, let's go, man. I had like 4 sessions till now. The first one was just getting acclimatized to the track again, the one you see in the background. So I did like what, 4, 5, 6 laps. Been a while, and surprisingly, even though it feels very familiar to see on video, it's been what, 4 months since I last came to this track, and kind of had to, it took me 2-3 laps to get back to the racing line. Second session was 2-point vision, so you have braking point, entry of a corner, apex, and then exit, right? So you always like look at 2-point of vision. This technique is used so that you are planning ahead before your turn comes in. Where do you brake, where do you entry, where do you turn? Very useful to improve your lap times. Obviously, the main purpose of the track is to go as fast as possible, right? In the safest way. Third session was slightly advanced body position, so you roll off the throttle during braking and also do auto blipping. So how do you keep your hands positioned was the third session. I was getting slightly better with multiple sessions. The lap times were, I was not measuring the lap times, but I can feel that my speed on the track is getting faster and my times were dropping. And also the body position is getting better, my entries and exits were much better. So using some of the skills that I learned at 2 school back in Chennai here also, and also the level 1 and 2 sessions that I did here in August.
Basic body position, where we look is very good. So again we have to go back to the basics. What I saw was all of you were trying to do this. But I think all of you are doing it just because I'm asking you to do it. The intention behind bringing your arms this way is, one, you're taking pressure off the handlebar. For example, if you're sitting on the bike, it's easy to hold things. But the moment you hold your fist, you can't hold it. And you remember the counter steering drills, where if you're holding like this, it's difficult to counter steer. But whereas the moment you start rolling your fist out, automatically your elbow comes out. It's easier to counter steer.
Final session before lunch was trail braking.
By trail braking, what we're doing is, when you press hard on the brakes, it squats, the front tire squats. But then when you slowly let go, the contact patch stays there for longer. So what happens is, you hard brake, then you start turning, you see the contact patch is still there. Yeah. And then you slowly let go.
You might find tons of videos on YouTube how do you do trail braking. Very useful to carry more speed into the corner and also finish the corner quickly. This technique is not recommended for newbies to be tried on the highways and all. Better to learn in a proper school like this one, and understand why people do it, because this is the safest place to learn all the skills. And as you can hear in the background, all these bikers have been here since morning on different kinds of bikes. It doesn't matter if it's the bike or the rider, you learn the best skills on the track, and these skills help you get better on the road, be a better rider. So if you want to experience track riding, definitely check out Team Racers. They have a session in February. one of the most value options in the market right now. Anyway, I think we'll have 2 more or 3 more sessions, probably 2 more classes and 1 open session in the afternoon. The weather is pretty decent, even though it might seem like I'm sweating. I sweat more than other people, but in general the weather has been excellent. On a whole, a good first half of the day. Learned a few things here and there, had to go back few things and redo from the scratch, but all these part of learning curve. Chalo, time to see what's there in store for the rest of the afternoon.
You took a photo or video, right, when I was going first session?
I don't know, I've been recording my own session, so if you're in and around the bike,
No,
maybe.
in your phone.
No, you're not there. Those who are slow and all, it doesn't count.
So how's the level 1 session going? Good? Yes. You are having with the best master, so...
He's asking you, you want to be on YouTube? No, you should talk first to be on YouTube.
I'd say honest opinion, bro.
Tell honest only, who gives a shit?
Also special mention to you, in case people think that riding or racing is only for guys. No, it's not. Anyone can come here. Good job there. Day 1 level 3 session done. After lunch we are basically repeating all the 3 things that we learned in the morning today. 2-step vision, trail braking, and also markers. Getting all those 3 together at all the corners takes time. Almost did 160 kilometers today just on this track of 2 kilometer track. Seems quite a lot, na? Anyway, super tired, exhausted. Time to get back to the hotel, edit some videos. Level 1 sessions going on right now. That's the braking drills. Kind of tiring today. It's not hot, but any track session will get you exhausting. Talking about the bike, it performed extremely well. I didn't change the front suspension, but look at the tires here. No chicken strips. Finished to the entire edge. And that's a rare. Slight chicken strips here, but we have used to the edge at least few times. Chicken strips, matlab you see the small portions left here, but this rough patch is where I've utilized most of the rubber. This. And the tire was giving me a lot of confidence. Although haven't scraped my knee, that's not a marker of you doing well on the track day. That's just an outcome of you being faster. So I'm not focusing on getting my knee down. That's already done, ticked off. Scraped the foot a few times, but that's because there were up and down sections. Otherwise a pretty straightforward day. Chalo, super tired as you can see. We'll get back to the hotel and talk later in the evening. Later that night, for dinner, I checked out a nearby place called Sri Annapurna. This is something that I've seen many videos on YouTube about. I wanted to check this place out before even coming to Coimbatore. It was not that crowded for a weekend. It's like inside a mall, but the service was pretty fast and the food was amazing. Wasn't expecting to order puri, but because of some language problem, before I confirmed the order, he took it. Just had my lunch, finished 4 sessions since morning. First one was just to get acclimatized to the track and repeat the lessons that we learned yesterday. So it was just rehearsing that. Then we learned quick turn. So you might have heard of counter steer when we did the level 1, level 2. This time it's a quick steer. So how you do it both quickly, left and right, is what we practiced in one session. Then we also learned a technique called pull-up. So whenever you're in the turn, you try to pull up the bike. This is a way to make the bike straight, stable and turn faster, because you don't spend too much of energy counter steering. Pulling up is easy. It was a good experience, and the final session was just about mixing it all and practicing with the instructor checking us. And I had a big incident, man. Oh boy. I don't know, the front gave away suddenly and I thought it's gonna fall. I almost thought I'm gonna drop it. I was prepared for it. Then somehow luckily I saved it. It felt like a Marquez save, even though that's not even close to what he does, like a billion years away from what saves that he do. I don't want to do any saves. It was just that I was holding the handlebar pretty tight and braked it, and when I was entering the corner, I think the front skid. There was too much of weight on the front. So lesson learned. I'm gonna take it a bit easy. I lost my knee slider somewhere on the track, but I think the safety crew is just going on the track to make sure there are no obstacles for other riders. But man, it was completely out of the blue. Shook me for a while. Luckily got the GoPro footage. Otherwise I would have to recollect my memory, because whenever you have such incidents, right, it's like a shock. You won't remember much of it. My times are coming down fast, but still no, I'm not happy with the time I'm doing. I think it's around 125 or something. I just need to double check. Level 3 is quite a load of information that is thrown at you, but it's done it stepwise in increments, so you learn faster. I wish we had like 2-3 days more just to practice these one afternoon each, not in 2 days. But it's okay, you'll learn. These are smaller improvements over time, right? And I'm memorizing it. Thanks for the videos. I know I can go back and practice these, but that's the key. Practicing is very important. Anyway, the rest of the afternoon sessions are mostly about practicing these and the instructor taking a closer look at where we're missing out, where we're doing well. The 6 steps before you make a corner are body position, braking, turning, quick turns, pull up, roll on the exits. These 5 or 6 combination of steps, and obviously 2-step vision is always 2 steps ahead of time. So that's also there in the back of the mind. Having all these in practice, this might seem quite a lot, but when you learn one step at a time, it's easy to practice. Chalo, I think I'll rest for a while because it's kind of getting hot, and then finish up the rest of the sessions today. Reached the hotel like 2 hours back. Was super lazy and tired, so ordered some chai, then took a shower, just went for dinner outside. The same Annapurna mess. I think I've been having dinner and breakfast non-stop there for the last 1.5 day. Tomorrow I'll have a breakfast here because I don't feel like going out or walking too much. That was good because it's open from 6 o'clock. I can quickly have a breakfast around 6:30, 6:45, leave the hotel by 7:15, 7:30, reach the track by 8, and 8:30, 9 is when the track sessions start. In that sense, Sri Annapurna worked out brilliantly, and I love their food, man. I've tried all the famous items except maybe idiyappam. I don't know if that's famous, but their idli, sambar vada, dosa, puri, and their mini thali, breakfast thali in the morning. Wow, amazing. I'm gonna miss their food when I head back to Hyderabad. And talking about going back, the trip's basically done. So tomorrow morning I'll leave thoda aaram se, because for 2 days I was getting up at like 5:30. Tomorrow I wanna sleep late and get up late, so no timelines as such, but wanna reach Bangalore before sunset. That would mean I have to start it by what, maybe max 10, because it takes 6 hours. 6 o'clock ke baad Bangalore traffic would be worse, but we can always stay at the beginning of the city and go, but that will just add 1 more hour in the next day when I want to go back to Hyderabad, because ideally I wish to stay on the outskirts of Bangalore, like in Hebbal or something. There's nothing much to do unlike last time, no bikes to check out. But after this track session I realized I need a track bike and I need to leave it at the track. Rajni Anna was kind enough to say offer storage facilities for my bike. He already has like a trailer or container with his bikes loaded and parked like forever there at the track. And he also has the management's bikes which go back to Chennai, and his next session is in February, and then one in Chennai is in March. So I have to pick a track. Ask Rajni Anna or someone else. If it's Chennai, I think I'll have multiple options. Coimbatore bole to just Rajni Anna is whom I know. And find a bike like a RC390 or Apache RR310 or even an R3. He is, and everyone at Team Racr was suggesting find an R3. I like the R3. I wish they're selling the R3 right now. I've seen some used ones, but registering them, transferring them is a headache. So I have to find one in Hyderabad, get it transferred to my name, ride it once to the track here or Chennai and leave it. Whenever they have a track session every month, I have to just come and do it. Only concern is how I would manage it in the summer. If it's in Hyderabad, I can occasionally take it out. If it's here parked, they'll obviously remove the battery and all, but still extra stuff that I need to look at. But the advantage with that is I can either fly, drive a car, come here, finish the session and go back, and not have this hassle of touring too much, because touring is fun for a few times, but if I have to repeat it like every month during the riding season, and that's going to be tiring. Anyway, enough of boring you with my talk. That's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed this level 3 track session. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and in case you want to join some of their upcoming track sessions, check out Team Racr's Instagram page. Okay, in case you're watching this night time, have a good night and take care. Bye bye.